God, guys, they're hitting me so hard with these direct energy weapons. They just will not stop flying by. They, like, honestly, like, this fucking plane keeps flying by. It's so crazy. It's not here right now, but it just keeps, you could just keep hearing the sounds, and it's driving me crazy, just like you guys have seen in my video, and you could hear those sounds. So I wanted to make this video and talk about reptilians raping women and reptilians taking women to the moon. I'm just sitting here, like, just trying to get dressed anyways, but I was like, oh my God, this came to my mind. But yeah, so I believe that reptilians are abducting many other women, and I think that people just don't really have the memories, like, of remembering stuff, but they're like bits and pieces that people remembered. Like, I remember being abducted a lot, and I remember, like, in the back of my mind, I kind of knew, like, it was kind of like I knew something was being done. I always knew when I was going, like, you know, being taken on these missions and all this stuff, and I thought, like, man, like, I don't know. I guess I kind of always kept it a secret. Like, I kind of just always thought, oh, it was like I kind of have this, like, other life in a way, like, with these abductions. Because, I mean, they were taking me to, like, different countries. Like, that would be, like, I would be taken to other countries, and I'd be, like, get put on these missions to be a psychic. Like, it was interesting, stuff like that. And, you know, like, taken to the places, those, like, ponds with the fish, and, like, asked, like, oh, okay, what is that? And, like, seen other, like, different things and mountains. I don't know, it was interesting, all these abductions and stuff. But those abductions all happened during the Obama administration. And that's when it all happened. I was a vegetarian at the time. That was when I started, like, my garden and started this whole weight loss journey and, like, all that stuff. But there was this one story I read. I don't know if you guys, and I know I might have mentioned in my other video about that woman who was taken to the moon. Okay, so this woman was taken to the moon. It was a story, and it came out on the, I can't remember what it was, but there was another YouTuber. I can't find his YouTube, but I wish I could find it. But he had a whole, like, alien YouTube about, like, reptilians, and, yeah, he made a video about this, and it was big on an article. But this woman had been taken to the moon by reptilians, and then she was raped on the moon and forced to move boxes by reptilians. And when I had heard that story, I thought, wow, like, oh my God, I'm not alone, and it could have been worse. I guess, like, I kind of, like, for a while, I never mentioned this, but oh my God, like, when I think of her story, I just think, like, oh my God, it could have been so much worse. You know, the brown reptile, he raped me after I had just given birth. After I had just had a C-section, he ended up raping me. And, you know, he ended up shrinking his penis. He's like, you know, I want to have sex with you so bad. He kept on begging me. I remember being, like, so drugged, waking up from the C-section medication and all that stuff. And I just couldn't even believe that he wanted to have sex with me. And I was, like, scared. It was scary because it's like, you know, you're out of nowhere, and then a reptilian's trying to have sex with you. And he's got, like, dark brown skin, scales, and he's dark brown eyes. I mean, it was horrifying. It was absolutely horrifying. He was telling me he could shrink his dick to the size of a pencil, and that he will, you know, make it smaller so it won't hurt. And I just thought, oh my God, like, it's crazy. So now thinking about that also, which I wanted to add in this video, him being able to shrink his penis to the size of a pencil and, like, make it whatever any size, these reptilians can basically change any part about their body, I think, and they can change any form of their body. They can do it, like, I don't even know how to explain it. I don't even think they have to always go in that, you know, I explained to you guys about that deep underground military base I was taken to, and how, you know, he would throw those little white horses in the middle to change form. So that maybe they don't always have to use that. I don't know. But, yeah, basically, I guess he can shrink his penis to the size of a pencil on demand. So, I just thought that to be kind of interesting. And, yeah, by the way, you're just looking at my starry leggings I got at Forever 21 in Denver. But I'm feeling a little less of a headache now I'm away from Denver. But, oh, see, you can already hear that. Yep. Dude, so loud. Ooh. Well, that one's a car, because it's kind of close to the road, but some of it's planes. Well, most of it's planes. But anyways, yeah, so that's the story on that. So, you know, I feel really bad for that woman. That must have been so traumatizing if she was, like, raped by a gang of the reptilians on the moon, because I had been I met with the moon reptilians, and the moon reptilians like to shoot guns. They like to shoot the guns and shoot the moon rocks, and they did whatever, and I don't know, they just like to shoot these like guns and shoot the gun, they do something with the rocks where they throw it in the air and then they shoot it with the gun. Like they take the moon rock, they dig it out, like they have to like burn it out, and then they take the moon rock, they throw it in the air, and then they shoot it, and then it breaks all in little pieces, and it's like flying out in space, like basically. That's what I saw the reptilians doing on the moon, and I drew that picture of the moon reptilian, and I think those pictures really piss them off. Honestly, these videos are really pissing them off, I think, and they're starting to target me more, but I'm gonna just keep exposing the truth. Anyways, that concludes that video. I just wanted to say, oh my gosh, I feel so bad for that woman, though. That's horrible. And then making her move boxes. I mean, who do they think they are? I mean, that's crazy. I just can't believe they did that. Like, that's just shocking. Like, oh my gosh. So, yeah, so I just want to share that story. Let me know what you guys think about that. I'm curious about that, what you guys think about that, because it's just like, wow.